Good morning, Brandon. This is Karen and Bo reporting from the front of the back of the pack on Topsail Island as day 5 comes to a close on the Tarheel Ultra 367 mile race. I'm going to take away 2 miles. Here's our synopsis of what's going on so far. I think we should start with the front runners, don't you, Bo?
Absolutely, Karen. I think you're exactly right on that. Let's check in with the front runners as we go.
Well, let's see. We got a pack of 4 that seem to be trading places right regular with no seeming actual strategy going on up there. We have, at last check-in, looked like the dark horse, Tim Preble, with very little ultra running experience and no multi-day experience up front, doing his own thing.
Absolutely. Tim's really putting on a show for us here today.
Of course, he is crewed from a RV, so if one has a mobile hotel and aid station, you would think they might be running up front.
Karen, you're absolutely right. Having an RV sure gives Tim a definite advantage over some of his competitors.
Then we have Sal Cole. Last check-in was in 2nd place. A day and a half ago, he was behind us, having blown up and thrown his back out and switched from solo to crewed mid-race.
Absolutely. Sal has really been putting on a show out here, coming from going from 1st place in day 1 back to last place in day 2, back all the way to the front. It's really amazing to me how Sal's putting on a performance out here. But if he don't make his move today, good chances are he could throw his back out again and be back here with Karen and Bo.
He needs to manage his meltdowns from here on out.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, Karen.
I think if he's going to have a meltdown, the last one's got to be today, and then he still has time for a recovery.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Then we've got the trading places of the only solo front runner, Will Lemieux, wearing a 2-pound pack and booty shorts.
Absolutely.
Along with mountain man Kirby Russell. They seem to just feed off of each other and trade places back and forth.
Well, you know, there have been some speculation that Will Lemieux, has been hooking up with a few females out here on the course. And that could really play into his disadvantage with the mountain man currently hot on his trail.
Well, I do believe Will is easily distracted and becomes bored. So that could play right into Kirby's plan at the end.
Absolutely, Karen. You're absolutely correct on that. Kirby's coming out here riding high off a victory at the Firewater 100 miler out in Tennessee. So he's definitely got the rock in his sight, if you will.
Well, no doubt about it, but I don't know how that mountain running translates out here on these roads of North Carolina and the desolation. We'll just have to see how that one plays out.
You're exactly right. We'll see today. Today ought to be... I'm really excited to see how some of these strategies play out today.
Speaking of strategies, we've got the crewed Wendy Murray, Tiny Bird as we refer to her, who has hooked up with the solo Henry Lupton, who is also the solo course record holder, and they appear to be running together most of the time. However, it seems that they have put down a hard day for themselves today, not getting started till 6 a.m. and about maybe 45 miles to make the 7 p.m. Fort Fisher to Southport ferry.
Karen, I think if they're to make that ferry, I think Henry Lupton's going to have to really go after some Halloween candy, and Wendy's going to really have to be hot on his heels to compare. One thing I'm finding rather strange about that particular hookup is one's crewed and one's uncrewed. I don't know how that's going to play out, but I have a feeling things can get interesting if they don't hit that ferry today.
If they don't hit that ferry today, they have the pub crawlers of Karen and Bo, who will most likely catch them by the 6:15 ferry tomorrow morning. Because unlike apparently everyone else in this race, we have actually been watching the tracking sheets to see if we have any opportunity to catch anyone.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, drinking as many beers as possible and taking as many pictures and having as much fun.
Absolutely. The 2 prior course record holders are back there just biding their time, but I have a feeling those 2 are chomping at the bit to get up there and make some noise.
Watch out for that roadkill. Hey, we'll take any opportunity that comes our way. If they left some meat on the bone to be caught, we're going to find it. And then behind us, we've got Sarah. She's a tough old chick, but she's had some hard way to go so far. And
yeah, the last time we checked into Sarah, she had about a 1,000-yard stare, and don't really know if she was 100% mentally. I don't exactly know what's going on between the ears with Sarah right now. But closing in behind her is none other than John Price,
the Wile veteran, who is probably trying to set a record for eating the most ice cream on the course.
13 is the current count, Karen.
Wow, he could really bust it wide open with having all the way till 8 a.m. Sunday. I'm sure he could probably almost double that.
And I have a feeling he's taking his sweet-ass time, too.
No doubt about it, he's going to make Brandon sit at that finish line till the last minute.
I think you're right, Karen.
Alrighty, well, reporting from North Topsail Island, this is Karen and Bo. We will talk to you later. Over and out.